Hello everybody, it's G2 and welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Last episode we ended up with, we ended on the reading of the new poems, and we still haven't seen any of the horror type things that this is supposed to, the game's advertising it, but sure, man. I don't know what's gonna come yet. Somebody said I read way too quickly, and that's because I just want to get through the game as quickly as I can, because it's taken way too many episodes. I thought I could do this in 1 or 2 episodes, but it turns out it's like 1 hour of just standard gameplay, and then it goes into like horror mode or something. I don't know. But we'll see. We're gonna read from bottom to top again. Monica first. There's no real, I don't think there's a real reason to it, but alright. Hi again, Kevin. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure you go. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes you think of Sayuri. Like the other one you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But do you spend a lot of time? You do spend a lot of time in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give actually, I clicked too early. So don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every time now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's not something like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Alright, but anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. More cryptic nonsense. Oh my... Wait, what? Wait a moment, okay. Save me. Oh, ha, it's a funny... Okay, we're gonna read through it. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. What's cacophony? I don't know what that is. I don't know. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. So it's like save me, load me. I don't know. Okay. I don't really know what it's supposed to mean. Red, green, blue. That makes it sound like some kind of computer thing. Noise. The noise, it won't stop. Oh well, sure, man. Sine, cosine, tangent. Going into math stuff, or I don't know. It's even more abstract than the last one. Haha, I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. Never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how the space works can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as physical expression of a feeling or conversation with the reader, so putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When it happens, don't forget to save your game. Sharon will save my game. There you go. I did it. You never know when you might change your mind. Isn't that's the whole thing, like different routes and stuff in video game, like visual novel type games, dating simulators and stuff, where like you have different routes, and if you save before a choice, you can always go back and change the way you do things. So or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I talking about? You're not talking about like game tutorial or something. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What? Okay. Yuri. Are you still mad at me? Why am I mad? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Disrespecting women? You need to respect women, alright? Okay, I don't know, man. Why did I even do that? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me, because you prefer her writing over mine? No, that's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? What? Oh no, Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. Totally. How could I be so stupid? Anyways, let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside of me come out. People hate me, so please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayuri. Yuri, please, it makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me, that's all I need. She smiles sadly and puts her head down in her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. Wait, I can't read her poem? Hello? I can't read her poem, I guess. Okay. Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. If you want. Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Maybe it was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well, I keep practicing, maybe they get as good as me someday. Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Can't think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayuri's poem from yesterday. You think so? I guess you've been friends with her so long you might be on the same wavelengths. You never really struck me as her type. Sayuri has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? She's dragging around a dead weight. Oh my god. That's a little unnecessary and a bit rude. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say like we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. Ugh. That's why I'm not friends with her. Good choice. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. But my heart would pound. Okay, are we going into the route of one of the characters' names? One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. God. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. What? I feel like she just kind of wrote this after she saw a spider or something. I would not find it bad to like... I don't see a reason to hate someone just because they like spiders. But alright. Not bad, right? It's quite a longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. The message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain a complicated issue with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, would anyone agree the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk? Do you know people like that? Of course, that's how everyone thinks it doesn't matter. It can be about anything. What? I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. But the poem kind of showed the opposite. So I guess she wanted to show the opposite, and I don't know. You're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Okay, let me go to Saturday next. Kevin, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not I wrote them specifically for this specific occasion. Those are like the first 2 poems I've ever written. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's in this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. You're really the only one who feels that way. No way. Not even Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki's the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. MC falls in love with a childhood friend. I mean, I've never seen I've never seen that kind of thing before. Oh god. So I'm thinking weird things, idiot. It must mean you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? Okay. But you somehow make everything in life an adventure? Even the little things? Like cooking? Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to... What I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting my business all the time? Don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you? I pat Sairi's head. Hey. I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Ooh, savage. Fiddling with a pencil. Hey, Kevin, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. How? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when... I'll give it to you when we go home. Snap. I broke my pencil. She hastily bends down to pick up but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry, fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. Sairi clutches her desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a bit clumsy today. Haha, she's always clumsy. Let's sit down, Sairi. Yeah, I grab Sairi's arm and help her sit at the desk. And I haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours. Don't worry, I'm sure I'll like it. Oh no, a really long... Oh my god, okay, jeez, man. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. I had little balls of sunshine all rubbing together in a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and the forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save my day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Keep digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through the locked front door. Locked. Okay, finally done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. That went kind of downhill. It's like happy and friends and suddenly shards all over the floor, echo inside my head. What? I feel like the horror is definitely gonna come through these kind of poems later on. Okay then. Holy crap, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, didn't expect something like this. Monica taught me a whole lot too. I've been really in touch with my feelings lately, I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Yes, I know. Creepy? Well, not exactly me, because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way, even if it helps my understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing isn't like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry, I had the habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passionate eyes make it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading into their poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do I really have to do something with the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much, we're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sairi's been working on posters, I've designed some pamphlets, and we can give out during the event. That's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it yesterday. We're going to be performing, Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a great poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Cool part is also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Saturday is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Who's been calling your poster holds up first to see? Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, sorry. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's not to ask for them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same, and the more people perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and those reasons, it's those reasons that we're all in the club today. Don't you want to share that with others, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you in here in the first place? I was brought here by my childhood friend who'd begged me to join, so I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. So these we have a choice. I agree. God, I'm yawning. Sorry. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new memory. By the way, it's early in the morning right now. That's why I'm yawning. I'm still tired, kind of. I haven't yet woken up entirely. I don't know if that's good for a horror game or not. The least we can do is it's still not horror. We're still already almost 20 minutes into this episode, and there's still nothing going on. The least we can do is help them out a little bit, maybe. But listen, Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with. All right. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? She dejectedly glances around at everyone's at the expected faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have much of a choice. That's everyone. You're the best. Club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. He'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite a poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through a notebook. As she stands behind the podium, the title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Or simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a deep breath and smiles. So good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next, Sayuri. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she quickly walks over to the podium. And this poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting up so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes, almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in a structure that she enunciated with perfect timing, because she wrote it. She knows how she wants that. This must be a rare glimpse of the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation, and the first start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you so much for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sorry, hops out of a chair. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's not harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think like you're reciting to other people. Imagine just reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Someone feels like a soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If we were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayuri. Even Kevin liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? I came out nicely. The atmosphere of the poem fits really nicely. But it might mean that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Yeah, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of general delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a bit more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's all I've been practicing, the kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Kevin. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. I might as well let Kevin lower everyone's standard a little before I have to do it. It's fine. I might as well get over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll go with what I wrote for today. Everyone has my eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. This is a good thumbnail, there we go. I recite my poems. Since I'm not exactly confident of my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think of it less about your abilities, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. She begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium, whatever. This poem is called, why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has rhyme. I read them and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and they work surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Oh well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's how it is. So, I guess that in that case, you don't have to worry about much about the festival. That said, I want to thank you for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what's it like now. Make sure you pick a poem that can get enough practice for the festival. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jesus, I'd probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write the poems tomorrow as well. It's been working out very nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but at least do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and I'm pressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go? Yup. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hehe, jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond? It's okay, you don't have to say whatever. Let's go already. Alright, please. Can we go already? I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayuri films with the words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me in the spot here. Well... Oh, gee... Okay. Here's the point where we quickly save for a second. I think I like Sayuri more. But the thing... I don't know, man. What do I do now? If Yuri would like to walk home, what would I do? Okay, now if it were for once, maybe I could walk home with Yuri because I've been walking with Sayuri for so long. It would be refreshing, I guess. I'm gonna click this one. Walk home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel truly awful turning her down. That's also very true. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it? There's not even any point in speculating over something that's never going to happen? Well, maybe. Just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sorry. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone's different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so, the conversation trails off and I'm just feeling left awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't lie to her. If there's something that makes her happy, it would hate to take me away from her, but that's why I said there was no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Oh, writing another poem, I guess. Alright, we're gonna do amazing, extraordinary, universe, peace. I accidentally clicked on something. Alright, I don't know what that was, but alright, games, fireworks, sunset, I don't know, beauty, I guess, puppy, oh, you know what, I think, oh, I didn't notice, look, when I click on these things, one of these pops up, right? I feel like what I click, right, Doki Doki would be, I feel like what I click, it depends on the, I don't know, man, it feels like whenever these guys jump, that's like when I'm choosing a word for them, like, she would definitely jump here, Rose would probably be her, right, yeah, I think excitement would probably be her as well. If I take, for example, sadness, it would be her. No, it's not. Never mind. Okay, I lied. I think it's just RNG then. Romance. Sure, man. Whatever. Okay. But I don't know how long. Okay, I'm gonna go on for a little bit more, but the episode's already like 27 minutes long. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. We're practicing piano again. Yeah. You must have a lot of determination starting this club and now picking up piano. Maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you, and I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part in the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. It sounds a bit like Saturday all of a sudden. Monica, don't usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on, are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say enough. I don't know if I like squid myself. I'd never had squid and it doesn't seem that good. Seafood isn't really my favorite stuff to eat. Besides, what do you mean with all people? Because it's right in your name, Monica. It's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Alright. I saw that coming. Ika, is that like, that must be something. Maybe Ika means like squid or something in Japanese. I can't look it up. My phone is not here and I can't switch monitors because otherwise recording is gonna screw up. Oh well, I assume that maybe Ika in her name means squid or something. But, alright. Yeah, that joke makes no sense in translation. Welcome. Huh? Never mind. Oh my. Let's just focus on our own event. I assume that was supposed to be a Japanese joke at least. I don't know what language. But I feel like this game is English to begin with. I don't know, whatever. Is there even a Japanese version of this game? Let's just focus on our own. Actually, I don't know if this is actually Japanese or not. I don't know if this is originally Japanese. I don't know. Let's focus on our own event. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Judy and Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori sitting at the desk in the corner room looking down at nothing. Hey, Sayori. I waved my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course, why wouldn't it be? Feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry so much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation already dispersed with everyone back at the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she knows anything about Saori recently. Maybe they've been preparing for the festival. They must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Kevin, what's up? This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything over Saori recently? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. I can't say I noticed anything about her. She peers across the room, idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Kevin. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. She's never really been like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talk to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems kind of like she wants to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kevin. What? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Saori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. It's like an extra light turned on inside of her. What? No way. Saori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. She's not any different than what she's been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Ooh. I said too much. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should forget about what I said. What? I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get those words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Saori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Saori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Saori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay everyone, after some time passes, Monica calls us to the club and we're done with share our poems now. Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everything goes to retrieve poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about, Saori. Alright, I think that's where we're going to end the episode. That seems interesting. I guess the part of this is going to be that my childhood friend actually is really, perhaps, it could be that she's actually depressed or something, and that, she is hiding that from me or something. That could be a thing. That would be interesting. And also the fact that I said I would walk with Yuri home might have sparked something. I don't know, man. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's the whole thing. This is psychological horror and stuff is gonna go. I think it. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. Nothing much has really happened here. But yeah, I already saved, but here we go. So that's going to be it for today. If you enjoyed the episode, you can leave a like, and there will definitely be another. I'm still waiting for the moment where, like, something happens. Gosh dang it. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode, video thing, whatever.